Thank you for joining me for your weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 11th of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. There's an absolutely brilliant angle between the Sun and Pluto this week, but it is going to link in with the full moon, which occurs on Tuesday in the sign of Taurus, which is very much to do with security. Whereas Scorpio, the Sun, is very much to do with transformation. In a more practical sense, it can be about longer term finances, business, investment, entrepreneurship. In this opposition with the moon, something may need to be realigned, but Pluto is going to assist, being in a very positive angle to both positions. Pluto is very positive if we can sacrifice ourselves to its influence. So if we resist change because we do want to maintain the status quo at all costs, it can get a bit bumpy. But if we just recognise that change doesn't have to be in a physical or material sense, it can be inside of ourselves. So if there has been something that's been stuck about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your interrelations with someone you're intimate or close to, or you share a financial partnership, well, I think that Pluto can shine light into the darker corners of this, the hidden side, because the more insight that you can gain from Pluto, the better it's going to be. So this is a full moon generally that I think can be very positive. There's also a terrific angle this week between Mars in the sign of Libra, very much about balance, but it's forging a great link to the ruler of Libra, Venus, and also Jupiter, which themselves are in a conjunction. This combination can make us very confident. It can give us the push to be more playful, to socialise more, to interact. Whereas that Scorpio energy can be a bit sheltered, maybe a bit wary of what people's motives are, quite rightly. So when it comes to money or investment, I wouldn't be rushing in where angels fear to tread, simply because Mars and Jupiter are pushing us to be that much more risk-taking. But what I think they can do is ask us to be a bit more abandoned, especially when it comes to our social situations. Just be conscious that if you meet someone who seems amazing, and it's entirely possible with Jupiter and Venus in a conjunction, because Neptune is squaring up to these two and provides a kind of swirling mist of unreality. If this person or a scheme you're told about seems better than anything you've ever heard about before, well, they might be, but just like the rest of us, they've probably got a few catches, glitches or bumps to their modus operandi or their personality. So just stay resolutely grounded. And of course, with Mercury still tracking backwards, that does provide another potential for mischief. But it will be next week that Mercury goes forwards in Scorpio, and Mars, the co-ruler of Scorpio, also moves into Scorpio, and that's going to be a very exciting phase to look forward to. Your specific forecast, Capricorn, shows Pluto in your sign to do with the transformation that's been going on for you since 2008, forges an awesome angle with the Sun. And the Sun's in the part of your scope to do with your future, to do with your friendships, to do with how you connect and network to others. It's true, Mercury is still continuing to track back in this area, and there could be some decisions to be made this week based on someone or a group of people's communication with you. All this is going to come to the fore on the back of the full moon of Tuesday. This could give you some choices, but if you feel that some people or a person is not actually appreciating the effort or leadership or commitment that you're putting into them or an overall situation, you may want to realign your energies to those who do appreciate it. And the thing is, it's a bit like there's a changing of the guard, because there is the potential for an alteration in your situation, but for the better. And this can see you highlighting the objectives that you've got that are much more in keeping with the person you are becoming, and the people around you can represent this. This potential for thinking carefully about relationships is further enhanced by the conjunction between Venus and Jupiter in your 12th house. It's not certain for every Capricorn person that someone from your past will come back into your situation, but it is possible that they can come back into your thinking. Or if there was a separation in the past, you could start to actually work it out more in the here and now, but could actually reach a different conclusion of what that person meant to you than you perhaps had done in the past. Also, if you are wanting to power ahead with more practical and material objectives, Mars is linked to Jupiter, is very positive. But it does speak about the need to be bold, but also be shrewd in your approach. So it's possible that you may find yourself just reaching out to someone discreetly, not necessarily showing your full hand at this stage, but it is about that future orientation. That's a big part of this week. Neptune can be very good in its link to the Sun and very confusing in its link with Venus and Jupiter. So if there is a love relationship you're not quite sure what to do about at this stage, I think that this is a week which is going to give you a lot of food for thought. But remember, change can be for the best, and there can be new people and new opportunities heading your way. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.